We were doing Dave-ish and now we're not doing Dave-ish anymore. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Destiny and I upload money videos on Wednesday and vlog or clean with me's on Sunday. So if you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any more content from me. So today we're gonna be talking about Financial Peace University and I'm gonna tell you if it helped me or what I learned from it or would I pay full price for it and is it worth it in the long run? So first I want to talk about, is it worth it? So Financial Peace University, I did the 14-day trial as you know, and I went through all 9 lessons in like 5 days, and the lessons are kind of like an hour a piece, sometimes 45 minutes. They're not like too long and they're honestly not that boring either, but I do think it is worth it if you have time to sit down and watch all the videos, especially since it's free right now. I would go download the 14-day trial, get all your 9 videos in, and like watch it. Like it has some good gems in there that he drops some good knowledge and you kind of get some like things on the investment side, the mortgage side. I mean, you get like a deep dive into things that you probably didn't know before starting this debt-free journey. Also, what I didn't know is that the legacy journey is included and Smart Money, Smart Kids is included as well. So that was a big plus. I was like, wow, like if I had the extra time, I would watch those, but my subscription is up in a couple of days and I'm not really interested in watching those right now. So maybe I will go back and purchase a 130-year membership or something like that to watch Smart Money, Smart Kids. Me and Nicholas actually watched the first and second-ish episode together, and after watching the second episode, we literally opened our bank account, moved money from our savings to my credit card because we were like, what are we doing? We're waiting. What are we waiting on? My income is stable. We are fine. We were saving because of the whole like pandemic going on in the world, but like we're fine. So we went in and moved everything that we had from our savings except for the $1,000 baby emergency fund to my credit cards to get a jump start. So it can give you a little outside motivation if you're not very like intrinsically motivated. Watching the stories that he does put in on the episodes really got us motivated to see like, oh my God, they're doing it, why can't we do it? So that is the next thing I want to talk about. He includes real life people and like real life stories throughout the videos, like throughout all the lessons, and he kind of uses the same people in each lesson to be like, oh, they're talking about the baby step 1, talking about baby step 2, talking about baby step 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then they talk about baby step 7, and then they're like, oh my gosh, like I invest, I have a mortgage now, it's paid off, and then you learn about term life insurance, you learn about investing, you learn about mortgages, and he kind of goes into mutual funds, and then he teaches you the difference between like Roth IRAs and traditional IRAs. He drops some real gems. If you have the time, you need to sign up for the 14-day trial because I would do it again, but I've already seen it, so there's really no point. We were doing Dave-ish and now we're not doing Dave-ish anymore. I can say that the FPU really did help me like get pushed along within our financial journey. He really included some things about the mortgage and investment, and he talked about traditional IRAs versus Roth IRAs and 401ks and 403bs and like matching your retirement with your company and investing in Roth. And then I learned this saying, it goes, match beats Roth, Roth beats traditional, and you just need to go pick up the 14-day trial to figure out what that means. It is like really, I am only 24 years old and I know more about retirement than I like ever would because I would just watch that one lesson, and it makes me want to like go on the internet and find out more about the retirement. And he really talks about how you can use the money within your retirement account to invest in other things, and that is a whole nother world to me as well, which I didn't understand. I kind of understand a little bit better, but I'm by no means an expert. So he just opened up a realm for me to go research it on my own and figure out how I can best exert my efforts when I get to my retirement, whenever I do get there. So Chris Hogan also dropped some gems about mortgage, and these are some things I would have never known. So ARM mortgage is, hold on, let me get my phone. So an adjustable rate mortgage is like terrible. He said to get up out of the bank, walk out, grab your kids, grab your purse, grab your husband. If he don't come with you, he will. If you hear ARM or adjustable rate mortgage, to leave immediately. That is not something you want. And then they also talked about title insurance, like Dave Ramsey talked about title insurance, and it's like if you buy a house or something that someone is giving you and they sign it over for you, you get title insurance to make sure that that insurance company made sure the title was clean. And then he gave the example of these two sisters sold a home to somebody, gave him the title, he bought it out in full, and then the two sisters forgot they had a brother, and so the brother wanted to come and collect his part of the house because he owns a third of that house that was given to them. And since he bought the title insurance, the brother really couldn't do anything. The title insurance company wrote the brother a check and they were fine. He kept the house, kept the title, and it was just avoiding a mess. He always talks about getting title insurance, which I had no clue was a thing. I didn't know you can get insurance on a title. I was just like mind blown by all the things I learned by watching just one episode. The other part of FPU was the outrageously generous part, and that is lesson 9. And it just talks about how giving and giving and giving will just make you feel a whole lot better as a person. And once you're at a state that you can give, you're like, wow, like this is what I was called to do. So I do want to talk about some of the tools that were included in the FPU. So I did learn how to use EveryDollar, the EveryDollar budget app, and I actually used this in my June budget video. And I showed you guys a little bit of how it works, but if you missed that video, I'm gonna show you a little bit of how it works right now. All right, so I'm gonna just insert a little bit of the EveryDollar budget just because that's what they use to teach you how to budget, and it is really just a user-friendly app, I feel, and like, I will probably be using this. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it right now. So as you can see on the screen, I have my June budget listed. My income that I make is at the top. I put the entire income, and it says $0 left to budget at the top of the screen when I start scrolling down, and you really just see I have mortgage, water, electricity. The cable is our Wi-Fi bill. I just didn't feel like changing the wording, so you know, same difference to me as long as I know where it's going. And then they have places for gas, maintenance, and you can actually change some of these if you wanted to. So you just change it by clicking on it and going to the little 3 dots in the right hand corner and just hit rename. So if I don't want it to be named subscriptions anymore, I can just name it, I don't know, Happy Days, and save, and that's what it'll be called. It'll just switch, and it'll switch as a line item on your budget, and then it'll just be called Happy Days. I don't know what that is, I just did that for random, but yes. So after you type all that stuff in, you're gonna go throughout the month, you're gonna happily spend all of your stuff where you're supposed to spend it, and then once you spend it, you go and insert it on your next part, and I hit spent in the middle. And then if I have talked about my mortgage or rent, I will click right there and I will put in the money I spent. I'll put in $915 and I will hit save, and it'll say I have $0 remaining because I only budgeted $915 for my rent, and I'll hit done, and then it'll say I spent that. And then if you go to the last thing, it says remaining, and that'll tell you how much money you have left for the month. So after I spend the $915 in rent, I have $1,425 to work with for the rest of the month for all of my other bills, but it's already planned out for me because I've already done all of the inputs for the other parts of the budget. So now I want to talk about the debt snowball tool. It allows you to use whenever you are signing up for the free trial of the FPU, and you go in there. I'm gonna place it on the screen. You go in there and you hit add debt, and so the first thing I'm gonna add is my credit card, and right now the balance is $2,000, so I'm gonna put $2,000 right here, and the nickname will be credit card, and I'll put my minimum payment right here, and I'll add it, and it'll calculate that. And then I'll go down to the bottom and I'll add another debt, and then I'll do my car. So my car is I think it's 10,392. It's 10,390 and 6 cents. I think today it is. So yes, I know that by heart. It's weird, but I do. So I'll just add that in, add my minimum payment, and then I'll add my last debt, which is my student loan. My student loan today currently is $33,776 and 61 cents. I did look these up before this video. I don't know my student loans like by heart, but I do know everything else by heart. And the minimum payment for that is $120.36. And I'll add that in, and then it'll give you a total of what you have at the bottom. So, excuse me. It'll give you a total of what you have at the bottom. So right now it says I owe personally $46,166.67. So yeah, that is a pretty cool debt calculator. And then if I want to go in and update my progress, I'll go in and put the new balance. So let's say if I made a $500 payment, I will go in and put the new balance for my credit card is $1,500, and it will go down to $1,500. So, and then it will take my total down to 45,600. Wow, I'm not gonna say that. It'll take my total down to that number. And yeah, So that is how it works. Everything is user-friendly on this Financial Peace thing, and I don't see why anybody wouldn't take advantage of the 14-day trial. I really do think it'll be a good step if you're on your debt-free journey, or even if you're not on your debt-free journey, you just want to know some more things about investing or mortgage, or getting a mortgage, or being outrageously generous with your money that you do already have. I stand for Financial Peace University. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like, wow, no. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That'll be all for today. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the button already, and make sure you come back for more content from me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.